or the disrespect before you play back. Button check. Button check.
What is up, Butt Check fam? Welcome back to yet again a beautiful day of checking these buttons. It is Friday, the weekend is here, we done made it. Appreciate you guys for tuning in one more time. We got some hot action, some hot upsets, some crazy ass debates. We're about to unpack it all. Chapters down below if you want to skip around. Sub button right there. Without further ado, let's enjoy this weekend. Let's go. All right, now into the first set of EWC. We talking about Tekken 8 when gods collide, but also crazy upsets, buttons that need to be checked. So we got some of the weekend winners, eliminations as well. You'll see. Chapters down below what's kind of. So what we're gonna do, here's what we're gonna do. I'm talking too much. All right, so we got Tekken 8. We're about to check out that action, the highlights. Right after that, we got Street Fighter 6 LCQ, some more crazy upsets. And then after that, we gonna get to these crazy debates with this insane payout, if we could even call it that. It's a lot, it's a lot. So either way, let's start with some Tekken, let's go.
Arslan Ash and Kudans, that is going to be coming up next. Excited to see this. A lot of us have been talking about this matchup.
This is a big one. There's a lot of history between these two players. Arslan Ash seems to have Kudans' number. He also met him at the pre-EVO dojo. So definitely Arslan Ash could definitely be the person to take this one. But Kudans, he's been prepping so hard, I feel like, you know.
And this is one that we're being treated to right now. One of the legends of old going against the legend of now.
That is absolutely true. Arslan Ash, without a doubt, the legend of now. Since 2019, 6 EVO titles to his name. And he's done it with so many characters and now across 2 different Tekken games. Tekken 7.
That's a great stop.
Fantastic
Take your turn
stop.
back.
Oh my gosh. Catch up and down to 3. Didn't work out with the wild entry from Hayashi. Here comes the Heat Burst activation.
Look at
Get
this.
off him. Boom.
The Demon Breath, the follow-up, the damage.
LC's coming too. Here's the Heat Smash with a mix. Guard break.
Oh, the
my
mix-up.
goodness.
He might be dead. He might be dead.
Not dead just yet. Kudans gonna do it. The Hellsby 2-0. Kudans over Arslan Ash.
What?
A legend.
Hey, Bubsy, I told you so. We right. Tell us other 3 guys at the desk what just happened.
Wow. And again, a lot of people thought he was the underdog going in this, but that performance just now was not that of an underdog. Here, can he do it?
Big
the sidestep.
Yeah, Ulsan had the step, didn't go for a down 4-2 though. Now Kokoma's for the chance to close it out. The Heat Smash trades.
But he loses all his heat. Not able to get the full damage Oki afterwards. Uh-oh.
Render throw. Oh, one poke will do it. Oh my God, that was close to the wall. Would have been a wall splat. Spring kick doesn't kill. The back four will do it. Kokoma takes out Ulsan.
Going back to the old me, I don't know which version of himself he found,
Kokoma
but the version
taking
he
out
is
last
running right
year's
now
champ.
is proven to be working. And Kokoma,
surprise result, I feel like you gotta say, the LCQ qualifier, Kokoma, actually takes down the EWC 2024 champion. What is going on right now?
what's he gonna do?
Kokoma's still poking his way back through this. Not giving up just yet. Last picture. And the axe kick will do it. Kudans gonna qualify for the top
This
8
dude is on
of
fire.
Esports World Cup.
Bro, I gotta call it out. I thought Kokoma was turning things around. I thought by winning those rounds, getting those counter hits, and getting those pokes, he was starting to. This is like deja vu. This is like deja vu. Because again, these guys faced off at each other in almost the same situation in the LCQ. Kudans qualify, moving on to the final day, and now Kokoma has to run the gauntlet. He has to run the gauntlet. Guys, look at this stuff. Man, I can't do this. I'm glad you're not.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like we need like to.
Yeah,
man,
let's
today was just too
calm
exciting.
down a little bit, yeah? Let's calm down a little bit because we're going to be presenting to you the brackets for tomorrow in the playoffs. These are the 4 players that have made it through. CBM, Pinya, Kudans, and Lohai all separated there, making it through. And like we mentioned, right, a lot of our underdogs.
You know what it is? I think, is this analyst curse now? Have we created a new one?
I feel like you've been right a lot, you know, today.
Yeah, I have, but I don't know. We'll see.
I don't know, man. I feel like you've been right, but of course, 4 players are going to join them. And looking at how these people are playing, I can't call it, man.
It's really hard. Like the guy that beat somebody last week just got their revenge. There's so many like revenge run back stories this weekend too.
Yep. That's the thing. It's like you could never tell. You literally think, oh, how many of these cards, these like tail of the tapes, did we see where they're like, oh, he usually gets the better of him and so on, and then they run the set, they lose, they upset or whatever. Arslan Ash just won EVO what? 2 weeks ago, when was EVO? Just right around the corner, and now he's fighting for his life. The last 2 times I saw him, I think he took the L. I'm pretty sure he's still in there. I think he gets to fight tomorrow. Wait, it's tomorrow. Is tomorrow the final day? I don't know. All I know is there's a lot of people fighting for their life right now, a lot of upsets, and the same thing is going on with Street Fighter 6, but the Street Fighter 6 is the LCQ. Top 10 qualify. People are dropping like flies. Let's check it out.
Players know what's on the line here, and Takamura snipes a sonic boom with a jump. But even then, he's very efficient with the meter spit. Gets the drive rush meaty fierce as well. This is a big start. Overhead into the throw. It's all falling apart right now for Do.
Yeah, can NuckleDu make this comeback? Trying to press after the second light punch gets checked, and Takamura is going to finish it with a perfect over there. Wow.
Damn, I was rooting for Dude so hard too. Dude's still in it though at this point.
Indeed, 4 medals, and then chasing down right there with the drive rush. What a conversion for good damage and the 5th medal. You die to 1 command grab now, and he's gonna do reversal level 3. Oh, what a command grab to do. Tachikawa.
Dude is eliminated
over NuckleDu 2-1. We don't need to see this in cinematic. We know this is not gonna be on Will It Kill.
Yeah,
we already know.
I love the passion right there you saw from Tachikawa, the pop off.
I didn't think Tachikawa would beat him. I'm not gonna lie.
That means that NuckleDu is out of the tournament.
Man, that's a heartbreaker, of course. Do always, especially me and James being NA commentators, right? We're always pulling hard for NuckleDu. And it hurts for him to be out, but man, Tachikawa again, bro. I love to see his journey in this game, right?
Drive rush in there. So far, Daigo hasn't fallen for the shimmy, and Javi M has stopped every single demon flip with the rising tackle.
Yeah, Javi M's reactions are really good. It's tough to use like extended startup moves.
Javi M was playing hella good. Look at this.
It was still in range to be punished with that 6-frame stand medium punch, even with the additional block stun from Burnout. My goodness, Javi M, another dominant performance. Like I said, bro, I don't know what it is. Javi M, if you are a Japanese legend, you do not want to run into this dude in the bracket. Like, for whatever reason, he's got their number.
Yeah, and you know, I
he
love
just
it
took out
again,
Daigo.
you know, giving opportunities for players all around the world and such. And Red Bull Kumite has done a lot of great job too to, you know, really show off a lot of these players. Like I said, Javi,
I really wanted Daigo to qualify too, man. I really did.
Red Bull Kumite.
I really did.
And then there are players like Gotcha-kun who even got
out of it. Big punish.
Yeah, you talked about it before that, you know. Oh god, he's
Hurricane.
actually using the side switch on the dive kick, and then the punish counter throw here.
Chris T was another one I was going for.
Oh my god!
I mean, Chris T.
Hurricane just put Chris T on an and one mixtape, bro. How many cross-ups did we see in that round? Oh my!
I wanted Chris T to go bad, so bad.
The exact moment meeting him with that.
I wanted him to make it. Him and Daigo and NuckleDu.
With option select because not
and
as
Chris G.
confirmable as it used to be.
Yeah, definitely. We've seen some players like a Y-Chan specifically always comes to mind that is like able to confirm it consistently, but
meanwhile, Goichi's playing his ass off.
Yeah, that one was definitely one of those whiff option selects because you saw Goichi whiff it, and you know this is an important lesson right here, right? So Goichi was noticing that Yanai just had no answer for that poke.
Senior power here. Trying to close it out. You can tell he's the hunter in this scenario. Javier was playing like the prey. And Senior Power going to close it out as he finds his kill at the end. 2-0 to move on.
Yeah, nicely done for Senior Power there, keeping the EU hopes alive.
By the way, the audio, I'm not sure if you guys could tell, but the audio from the stream seemed a little off.
I really liked seeing the stuff that he was doing with the kill here without spending any of the meter. And here we go, final game, final round between Yanai and Jack.
Just a kid doing the damn thing. Keeping hopes alive.
Not again. Oh, yeah. The cancel into the scissor kick caught Jack trying to take his turn at the end of the normal string. Ooh, waking up with it, but no dive kick follow up. That's all right, though. He wasn't punished on the ground. Now he's got good corner positioning.
Yeah, I almost feel like that was an execution error, but it didn't harm him. It didn't come back to bite him.
Yeah, you just really not see the dive kick come out after. Oh, but the backdash into the whiff punish with the big kicks. Jag now, yeah. When you got multiple stocks, that's a great move to throw out for jury and neutral.
And again, that was off of that interaction that I was
looking ashy. He's all over you.
The Fuha charge. Yanai has always micro walked into a button, so Jack that time actually backdashed to try to get him to whiff. Ironically, Yanai actually didn't do the micro walk that
upper bracket to get into it and then pull E1 if I'm not mistaken. So Kentio was able to take down DCQ. Dogra losing to Ryusei v. Wisam, a winner's side, as you mentioned, James, over Otani, doing it for the people of Hawaii. And then Goichi taking down Yanai.
Yeah, so you can see them all advancing forward on the winner's side.
Japan domination, y'all.
Oh yeah, we are
Japan.
on the lower bracket, the loser side over here, and we see qualifying from the loser side. You know, Mr. Crimson falling to Kings Vega, but then Dogra was able to take that one. Cien defeating Abud Boy, but then having his run end at the hands of DCQ. Jack,
he's another one I wanted to win.
Nauman and Yanai back to back.
The other half of winners, right? We got Koji Cog taking it over Harumi 2-0. Hurricane qualifying at a massive crossover performance. Man, it was looking like prime AI out there, doing 2-0 over Chris T. Hikaru taking it over Turkey, like we just we saw earlier on in winners, and then Junior clutching it out against Takamura to take his spot in winners side top 8 as well. That's the other half, or excuse me, top 16, other 4 of the 8 that make them up. Then the loser side of things, Tachikawa able to go back to the modern Ed and clutch it out against Chris T. Harumi even fallen, takes it over Senior Power to clutch out to put Dawson in top 16 loser side. Riddle is beating Takamura convincingly with the Terry, and then Kobayan able to show out with the Geef up against Turkey to take that final spot.
Yeah, so it's very interesting here. So the Middle East has Viwasim in the winner side, and EU has Hurricane on the winner side, but on the loser side we have Jack and we have Riddles from the US. So like, if you want to count like how many losses each of these areas have, all 3 regions have 2 losses left, you know, because obviously the ones on the winner side have to get sent to losers and then eliminated. But outside of that,
right here,
Kinkyo, Ryusei, Goichi, Koji KOG, Hikaru, Matsu, Harumi, and Tachikawa. I mean, it's all Japanese players at that point, except for DCQ from China, actually. So it is definitely a lot of Japanese domination here.
All right, check that out. I thought that was a very interesting statement. Japanese domination, because we had an episode of Button Check the other day. I can't remember how many days. It was sometime this week or last week, where somebody made the comment saying, I don't ever want to hear from you guys that Japan is above us anymore, because Mena RD just took them out in their home country, right? Japan EVO. They took them out, I can't even talk, USA, right? EVO, Vegas, and then Punk won last year. If we beaten them like that, how was Japan still dominant? But then you had some comments underneath that saying, just because we have the best player or best players, 1 or 2 at this particular time, doesn't mean they don't have more players that are godlike than we do. They can still dominate, and I think this is a clear picture of it all right here. Japan domination. I think that was an interesting argument, because yes, you could see it right here. We could have the best player right now, the hottest player, right? When you talk about your Punks, you talk about your Menas. But at the end of the day, that pool is just so much deeper. Oh, them Sharks over there, they don't play around, and right here, they show up and they show the hell out. So how y'all feeling about that? Do you think that original statement where the guy said, no, if we win EVO, whether it's all of us in the top 8s or just the one player that dominates, does that mean we're the best? Or no, does that mean they're still dominant because of examples like this right here? How y'all feeling? All right, next up for them, Nen Impact is going to have the funniest prize pool of all time, buttons that need to be checked, and possibly Fatal Fury buttons that need to be checked. Check this out, y'all. Holy crap. So EVO France coming up for the first time, I believe, later on this year. EVO France made a tweet saying, well, you know what? Why don't I just post it? I'm talking too much. Let me put it on the screen. Right here, they posted this saying, EVO is about glory, but glory also comes with rewards. If you're aiming for top 8, here's the prize pool you're looking for. Then they post the amounts. This is in euros. If you notice Street Fighter, it's like 9,200. I think that comes out to 10,700 over here in the US. But check out Fatal Fury and then Impact. 345 euros. That's only like $400 or something like that. But look if you get 6th or 7th, it's 105. That's $122 US dollars. $122. If you are in top 8 at EVO, Broski says Net Impact is going to have the funniest prize pool of all time. Others are like, if you place 10th in Net Impact, they make you clean the bathroom. Continuing on, top 3 in Street Fighter 6, rent money for 3 months. Top 3 in Net Impact, a hot dog plus a soda. You might not even get the damn soda. Broski says 7th at EVO is roughly equate to the cost of buying the game. Should have won Net Impact EVO to save on the flight or to this EVO. Continuing on, you see where it's going. Fatal Fury without the oil money injection prize pool. That was interesting. They said this is what it looks like without the oil money injection. Because if you noticed over on, what was it, EVO Vegas, Fatal Fury had 48,000 for the pot bonus. 48,000. Now, granted, they had more entrants. Well, I could say at least right now they did. But the main thing was Saudi, SNK was somebody, but they added a pot bonus of like $40,000. So like top 16 all got 3,000, some crazy number. Here's the numbers right here. You see over 1,500 Fatal Fury, that's EVO Vegas. So I'm not sure what it was flat, like without the pot bonus, but you see SNK or Saudi, whoever they are, added extra $40,000. And in Street Fighter, Mena took home rough estimate, about $16,000, almost $17,000 for winning Street Fighter, and had over what, 4,000 entrants, some crazy stuff like that. If we go back to it, Kakadu about $8,466. Now that's a rough estimate because I think the prize pool was a minimum of 30 G's. A lot of people taking shots right now at Net Impact because they're like, Net Impact is about to have the funniest prize pot of all time at 105 euros, which is roughly $122 American money. But if you look next to them with Fatal Fury, they have the same numbers. But I think maybe the reason why people are not paying attention to Fatal Fury is because maybe once again, we're gonna see a prize pot added like we did at EVO Vegas. I don't know, that's just a guess on my part, because right now it's looking pretty sad. I know they're calling it the funniest pot of all time, but it also is the saddest. Talking about you're an EVO champion and you make $122. Wow, I mean, hopefully the powers that be will add that extra pot bonus for Fatal Fury. Net Impact though, it looks like that's just what it's gonna be. That is Butt Check family. Definitely let me know how you are feeling. We have a lot of hype action. Sorry I posted this one kind of late. I had to do a lot of stuff with the family today. Tomorrow my goal is to hit you with 2, so we'll see how that goes. But either way, we got a lot, man. Thank you guys for the mad love. We will see you soon. As always, I don't know what it is, but I know as long as you ain't coming in 8th, Net Impact, Evil France, it's about to get better. Love y'all for hell. Peace.
Blah, blah, blah. Subscribe.
You practice your butt off, right? You practice, your fingers is hurting, you're missing days at work, you're spending time away from your family to play this new game. The game done came out this year. You make it. You go to France. First time ever in France, by the way. You play for the ticket, all this other stuff, and you win. You get top 8. Dreams come true. You get $300. Or you lose top 8. You get a happy meal. You get a medal, right? You might get a medal that says EVO champion or a trophy, something like that, right? Trophy probably more than the money. You might have to pawn the trophy. That's what I'm saying. You might have to pawn something. You're a champ though. You're a champ. But you gotta pay that. I mean, you maybe pay the phone bill. If you got Metro PCS, maybe pay that. I don't know what else you can pay with that, but anyway, that's